Hey guys, I wanted to give you two quick tips about entering into business relationships with providers or suppliers. And these are also going to apply into entering into a revenue sharing partnership. And this is stuff that I learned over the last 3.5 years. I kind of wish someone would have told me this when I started up front. But then again, I've had some pretty painful experience where I've lost thousands of dollars and wasted a lot of time. But it really wasn't wasted because I gained some perspective through that, and it really helped strengthen my resolve. So you can learn some really good things through your failures, I guess. But I want to help you guys avoid these things, so I'm going to give you two quick tips. And kind of tip or rule number one is do your homework when you're looking at working with the new provider. And what I mean is do the research on the company, the key people, and this is more than just your basic consumer research. Like, you're going to want to do that. That's going to be included. But you're going to want to do some more unique or some more in-depth, detailed things when you're researching these guys. And this could be kind of out of the box. I mean, maybe it's Googling their phone number. It's checking their domain age. I have a personal example where I actually went down to the Google Maps Street View of a provider address. And it was kind of weird. It was like a warehouse, and this wasn't really what they were kind of portraying to me through their website and through the phone calls I had with them. And then a little bit of further research revealed that they were just kind of a white label provider. They were taking somebody else's service, putting their name on it, and marking up 100%. So for me, that didn't make a lot of sense for the situation, and I decided not to work with them. So that was kind of a unique way I found out. Rule number two is don't do anything without the proper paperwork. And it sounds kind of hard-clad. I'm really guilty of being a cowboy, and what that means is going out and doing stuff kind of wild west without all the proper documentation. And it's okay to a certain extent. You're going to have to kind of always do that in business. You're not going to have all the answers, everything always ironed out. But I guess the basic rule here is have the majors ironed out. You know, put the big rocks in first. And some of the major things may be like, what are the contract terms? How long? You know, was there any kind of information you have to provide to the provider before they'll begin work? How are you going to pay them? How are they going to pay you if you're doing sales or something like that? The critical items, have those ironed out. And I've been guilty of more than once shooting forward without really doing this first and being burned. I mean, I remember bringing customers to a provider and them saying they were going to pay me and then never getting paid, and spending a lot of time and energy and really for nothing in return. So make sure you have something done. When it comes to a partnership, make sure you have an operating agreement written out, because not only is this going to give you the kind of the roles and responsibilities, but it's going to serve as an unbiased third party in case there's a dispute. And realize that the documents aren't ironclad. I mean, a lawyer could probably break most of these documents, but what it does is when you have two people coming together and they're putting together paperwork, it shows more of the intent to be upfront and to be professional, and it really shows you that you have two people working on the same level. If someone's not willing to do documentation, ask yourself why that is. It could be a little bit fishy. And it's kind of funny. These rules may seem a little bit obvious, but it's amazing how you can overlook these things when you're excited or dealing in unfamiliar territory. So lots more to talk about, but just for now, these are the top two tips. Once again, make sure you do your homework on people you're working with, and then make sure you have stuff in writing.